Hi, I'm Glenn.Alba, Associate Broker for Vylla Home and the leader of the Alba team. Today, I'm here to speak to you about the 30-day plan that you should have in getting your house prepared for sale. One of the most important things when a buyer pulls up is the exterior of the property. It's the first impression. It's what we call curb appeal. So be sure your landscaping, your lawn, your bushes, the lawn is mowed and the bushes are all trimmed. And be sure your windows and your screens, the window panes are not broken and your screens are not ripped. You don't want the buyer to have the impression that the inside of the house is not maintained. Power washing is a good idea. If you have any green mold on the driveway or on your fencing or your siding, just get it power washed. You want the house to look presentable. The next thing when the buyer gets out of their car, they're walking up your pavement, first thing they see is your front door. Okay, so if the front door is new, terrific. If not, and it's a little bit old, just paint it. Paint it a contrasting color. It'll separate the front door from the rest of the home, be very inviting for a buyer to come in. And an inexpensive way to welcome them is with a new doormat. Have a $24 or $25 doormat, okay, that says welcome or home on it. Just a nice touch. Once they enter the property, first thing they're usually going to see is either a living room or a kitchen. So be sure it's clear of clutter, okay? Here's a great opportunity to get your garage, your closets, your basement, all clean and clear and free of clutter. Take that opportunity to donate or have yourself a yard sale. And then whatever you have left that you want to keep, box it up. Get yourself a storage unit or even a pod. Another thing, very important, is to remove your personal items from the home. Okay, things like your family pictures and toiletries or toys. Just be sure it's all clear and clean. You want the buyer to picture themselves living in the home without any distractions. So what you're doing is you're preparing the home for photos and showings, okay? A good way and an inexpensive way to let the home look fresh and clean is by painting. Paint it a neutral color. Things like carpets. If they're dirty, clean them. If they're old and ripped, and especially if you have hardwood floors, take the carpets out. Homes show great with beautiful hardwood floors. And then you want to take care of some of the minor repairs, okay? Light bulbs, all right, new lights, light bulbs in the fixtures, in all your lamps. Be sure they're all changed and they all work. Fix doors and doorknobs, any broken blinds. You want to take care of that. It's going to make the house look so much better. You don't need to remodel. You don't need to remodel the kitchen and the bathroom and spend thousands of dollars you're probably never going to get back. Clean. Be sure the house is clean and deodorized. Clear all your countertops, especially in your bathroom. Put your shampoos and your cleaning items all in the cabinet below. Have all the countertops nice and clear and clean. Pets. We all love our pets, but don't have the pets around when you're showing the home. The last thing you want is a barking dog at a potential buyer's children or them to distract them from seeing the beauty of your home and having the ability for them to picture themselves living there. Remove the litter boxes. Put them away until after the showing. Another great thing, bake a cake or a pie or even some cookies, okay? And if you're not a baker, don't worry about it. Then all you need to do is get yourself a pot, fill it with water, and get spices that like cinnamon or nutmeg or allspice, and just pour them all in there and have it simmer in the home probably 15 minutes before any showings. Turn on all your lights and fans. Don't worry about saving that few dollars on your electric bill that it might cost. When a buyer walks in the home, have it bright and light. Let the fans go on low, even if it's in the middle of winter. Put on soft music. These are all little things that are so important when showing the property. Additional things that you're going to need to have, okay? Your documents, your bills, have them available for a buyer to look at if they want to know how much it's going to cost them to live in the property. So having your electric bill, your gas bill, your water bill, these are all things that will help them calculate their offer and see if this is the right house for them. Another thing very good to do is have a pre-inspection. Pre-inspections are great to have so that you know what to expect once a buyer has their inspection prior to contract. It'll give you a heads up. So if the home has a leak in the roof or your plumbing or your electric is not working 100%, all of these things need to be taken care of before entering into contract. So most buyers, if not all buyers, are going to have that home inspection before they go into contract. So have a heads up, be prepared. Finally, hire a broker. Don't think you're going to save money by not hiring a broker. A broker is going to help you get more money, but we're going to cover that in another segment. So listen, if you like these videos and they're informative and helpful, then like our page, okay, or subscribe to our channel. And if you're thinking about moving or have questions, then feel free to contact me or any member of the Alba team at any time. And thanks for watching.